Hey everybody, welcome back to Just a Dream Away. My name is Tiffany, and in today's video I'm doing a reading wrap-up for April 2021. I actually read 33 books in April, which sounds absolutely bonkers. I do not usually read nearly that much in a month, but it is because I read a lot of kids' books in April. So I read 1 young adult, 10 middle grade, 2 in print copy, and 8 on audiobook. 17 early chapter books and 5 picture books, all in the month of April. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll start with the young adult book. This is Queens of Geek by Jen Wilde. April is actually Autism Acceptance Month, and I'm autistic, so I was really excited to participate in the Read Autistic Challenge over on Instagram to read books by autistic authors, and this is one of 2 that I read in April. And this is just about 3 friends going to a Comic-Con together. They're from Australia and they travel to California to attend SuperCon. Charlie and Taylor are the 2 POV characters, and they're there with their best guy friend, Jamie. Charlie is a vlogger turned actress. She's recently starred in a zombie movie that became an unexpected big hit. So she's doing promotional work for the film while she's at the convention along with her co-star and ex-boyfriend Reese Ryan. And Taylor's the other point of view character, and she is autistic and anxious. She has anxiety and panic attacks. And Queen Firestone books and movies are her special interest, so she's hoping to meet the author of the books while they're at SuperCon. And this was okay. It wasn't really what I expected, and it wasn't really the kind of book or plot line that I enjoy. It was a lot more about kind of teen relationship drama, dating drama, that kind of thing, and that's not really what I thought it would be. I don't know. I just didn't really expect that, and it's not the kind of book I usually enjoy. I don't really like reading about relationship drama like that with teenagers, so it wasn't my favorite. I actually ended up giving this 3 stars because I didn't really like it that much. It was fine. I did appreciate the autistic representation in this. I thought overall it was done well. I didn't like that the term Aspergers and Aspie girl was used, but on the whole, I did like the autistic representation. I really appreciated that Taylor is anxious too, because it's common for autistic people to also have anxiety, and that's not usually seen though when we have autistic representation in fiction. It's not often a part of it, and so I appreciated that, but I didn't really care that much about the storyline. I did like Taylor's chapters more than Charlie's, and I started to skim Charlie's a little bit because I really don't like reading any kind of like, I wouldn't even say sexual content. I mean, I don't like reading sexual content, but it was like making out and that kind of thing, and I don't like reading like heavy makeout sessions. It's just not for me. I don't think it got more graphic than that, but I'm not 100% sure because I did skim them. So yeah, I don't love this book, but it was okay. I give it 3 stars. And then the other book I read by an autistic author in April was Get a Grip, Vivy Cohen, and this one is middle grade, and it's about an 11-year-old girl named Vivi who loves baseball and wants to be a knuckleball pitcher and the first girl in the major leagues. And she starts exchanging letters and then emails with a major league knuckleball pitcher, VJ Capello, and the entire book is their correspondence back and forth. And she is playing baseball on a local team for the first time. And she's really excited, but also comes up against different obstacles too. I just don't want to give too much away, so I'm being kind of vague. but I did really enjoy this one. I loved the representation in this. I thought it was really well done. The only thing that kind of bothered me was like, it is an 11-year-old girl and an adult man exchanging letters and emails back and forth, and there wasn't really any parental oversight. Her dad talks to him once when they first start corresponding, but then that's it. And obviously nothing like inappropriate or messed up happened in the book, but in real life that would be possibly a bad situation. Like, not, I don't know how to put that. I don't know. It bothered me a little bit that an 11-year-old girl and adult man were corresponding over email without there being any kind of parental oversight or guidance or supervision of some sort, because that is putting her in a very vulnerable position, I guess. So that did bug me a little bit, but I still really enjoyed the book and the story, and I loved Vivy in this. I loved getting to see her grow, and I can't say too much because I don't want to give any spoilers. But yeah, really liked this one. I gave it 4.5 stars. So definitely recommend that. And then the other middle grade book I read in a physical copy this month was Dragonfell by Sarah Prineas. And I really enjoyed this one too. This is a middle grade fantasy about a young boy named Rafi who finds out he is dragon touched, and he's not quite sure what that means, so he goes on a journey to find out more about dragons and about what it means to be dragon touched, and find out if there are any dragons left in the world. So this one was really fun. I liked the setting a lot. It kind of had some steampunk elements that were really cool, and I really liked the goats. I thought they were great, and the dragons were awesome, of course, too. I think my only really complaint about this one was, like, I wanted more from it. I wanted more world building and more character development, and it was just kind of too short. There wasn't time for those things. I think it could have been longer to have more development in it. So yeah, I gave this one 4 stars because I still really enjoyed it though. And then on audiobook, I listened to all 8 of the Ramona Quimby books by Beverly Clearly. And I did like them. I didn't love them. They weren't like my favorite or anything. Some of them were definitely a reread. I know I read some of the Ramona books as a kid. I don't know if I read all of them and couldn't tell you which ones I'd read before. But yeah, I liked them. I thought that Beverly Clearly, the author, clearly understands how kids think. And I thought that was just like really well done, the kid's perspective in it. She knew how to kind of get into the head of her characters. But overall, the stories to me were just good, not great to me personally. I know a lot of people really love the Ramona books, and I totally understand why. I completely get their enduring popularity. But yeah, I liked them, didn't really love any of them. My favorite was Ramona and her father. But yeah, and then for chapter books, oh my gosh, I read all 17 of these Barbie and Friends book club books. I found these in a little free library near me, and as soon as I saw them with the bright pink binding and the photographs of the dolls on the covers, I immediately recognized them and was like, oh my gosh, I read some of these as a kid. And so I got really excited and took the whole stack home to read. I will redonate them into little free library system, but I had so much fun reading these. Some were definitely better than others, but I really enjoyed them. And they were just a lot of fun and to read, and I love, if I can find a page, that the illustrations are these full page photos of Barbie dolls in like really detailed miniature scenes. So these were really, really fun to read, and I definitely enjoyed reading them all. Wow, they're heavy though. Okay, and then the picture books I read this month, I read A Letter to Amy by Ezra Keats. That one was really cute. I liked that. And Miss Susie by Miriam Young. This was another little free library find. And I love squirrels, so I had to pick this up, and it was really cute. I liked it a lot. And then, Last Stop on Market Street. I don't know what I would have thought of this one if I didn't have really high expectations going in. Before reading this, I knew it was a Caldecott honor and won the Newbery Medal, which usually goes to a middle grade novel, not a picture book. So I had like really, really extremely high expectations for this, and I thought it was just okay. I don't know what I would have thought if I didn't have those expectations though. So yeah, I thought it was fine. Nothing that spectacular. And then I read Just Ask, Be Different, Be Brave, Be You, I think is the full title. And oh my gosh, okay. There's so much I could unpack in this book. I had a lot of problems with it. I did not like it at all. I think a book about disabilities that avoids using the word disability that's just a problem in itself. Yeah, did not like this one, don't recommend it. Kind of hated it. There were more problems besides just that too. It just, yeah, it was bad. Anyway, and then the other I read was What Happened to You by James Catchpole, and this one I loved. This was so cute, so fun, and really fantastic disability representation. This is the kind of thing I want to see more of. So yeah, but those are the 5 picture books I read in April, and the 17 Barbie books, 10 I think, yeah, 10 middle grade and 1 young adult. And that is the end of my wrap up. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, bye!